Hi guys, and welcome to today's masterclass. I'm Kirby from Rethink, and I'm joined with Caitlin Doyle today, who's the Clinical Director of Parent and Caregiver Engagement at Rethink. Today, we're going to talk about a really cool feature in TheraWe, which is the core of the platform, which is creating a parent or caregiver post. What a parent or caregiver post is it operates just like an Instagram or Facebook post, where you can create a moment in time on their timeline, and then you can interact with it there. So parents can leave comments, caregivers can leave comments, and you can comment back and upload media from the web or your phone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to create a post, and then Caitlin's going to talk through some strategies that providers use on how to maximize this feature. Does that sound good, Caitlin?
Sounds great.
All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to navigate to a client's profile. You'll see here that this client has previous posts. Well, there's been interaction that's taken place. We see here a parent has loved the post some. There's been some comments. And here you can see how many times the attachments in the post itself have been viewed by the parent. The more views, the better. When you want to create a new post, if you click the New Post button, on the post screen, we're looking at a client's profile. And this is where you can add attachments from your computer, or if you're on your mobile device, you can take a video, take a photo, or upload something from the company's camera roll. The other things you can do here is you can add a post title and you can add notes. So say, for example, here, I'm going to add some sample notes and instructions, and those will save over to be sent to the parents and the caregivers. The other thing is you can add a title and we can add an attachment. Here, I'll grab a video and I'll go through what it means to categorize. Caitlin, while I'm adding this, do you want to talk a little bit about how providers use this feature to maximize engagement in their kickoff or in their weekly routines?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the different types of posts that providers create while using TheraWe. So the first type of post that a provider might create is what we call the welcome post. And this gives the parent something to look at as soon as they activate their account. Just welcome to TheraWe. We're going to use TheraWe for communication, for sharing training materials, and then of course, make sure to give that parent a call to action and have them comment to confirm that they have access to TheraWe. The second type of posts that our providers oftentimes create are around the assessment process, and this is what we call a placeholder post. So this is where you can create a post that gives the parent a focus and allows them to submit videos or images throughout their week. And they can add these to the post for the assessment or for new behaviors. So we can create a placeholder post called Assessment Videos Go Here, or a placeholder post called New Behavior Videos Go Here. The next type of post that our providers create is around sharing training materials with the parent. So this is a place where you can attach PDFs, images, stock videos, or videos of the child working on a specific routine so that the parent can access those at any time throughout their week. Again, they can comment on it, they can ask questions, and engage with those materials that you're providing to them.
Last one, go for it.
I actually have two more.
Caitlin, are there other types of posts that you can create?
Absolutely. Our providers oftentimes are sharing the behavior plan with the team. This is incredibly helpful to keep everyone on the same page and allow caregivers to have access to that behavior plan in the format of as a PDF, where then they can comment on it and ask questions. The last type of post is what we call the daily update. So this is where you can have your technician or other team members update the team on the activities that the child participated in, or the snack or bathroom routines that they were participating in throughout their day. This really helps streamline the communication with the parent. So you're no longer sending a parent note and an email and asking the parent to look in multiple places for communication. Use that daily update to streamline the communication process with the parent.
Caitlin, there's a lot of different ways to utilize posts. Can you just run down the list one more time? There was a welcome post, there was a weekly post. What were the other ones?
Yeah, a behavior plan post, a placeholder post, and a general update.
Nice. Well, now that I've got my sample post ready here, I'm going to hit the send button. And what happens when you send a post is it's going to kick off a series of notifications. It's going to send an email notification to the parent or caregiver, an SMS notification to the parent and caregiver, and a push notification. And the strategy behind this is that caregivers have the ability to control their settings, but when a provider takes the time to create content for parents and caregivers to engage with, we want to make sure that there's zero risk of them missing this. The great thing about posts is that once a post is created, you can go in and view it, but let's also see what it looks like for the parents here. So I just created a post for Rosa Zittel, and we'll see here that this post update was here. And while Caitlin was reviewing what was in there, we see that I've got a video, a photo, and a PDF. Now here is where a parent can comment back. And they can say thank you, and they can send a comment back. They can show you the love on how much they appreciate, how much you're investing in their child. But this is where they can also upload media as a comment. So Caitlin, when a parent or a caregiver is using the mobile app or the web version, what kind of things do you recommend for people uploading back to their provider?
Yeah, so I always recommend that parents capture those moments that are hard for the provider to see. So those moments at bedtime or during the morning routine, capture those on video and make those video clips short. That makes it easier for the provider to view, and it makes it easier to digest as a parent as well.
As I refresh, we can kind of show that interaction between. Now, something you'll notice is the counter is ticking up. We're seeing that parents are viewing the post. Those views are going to come up on my screen. The other thing is that while you're interacting with a post, you can see this reflected inside of your reporting. The two places you can see it reflected in the reporting are on the leaderboard. This is where you can see parent and caregiver comments back, the amount of uploads that they've been making, and the other place where you can see this reflected is the billing and audit tab. Anytime that you're interacting with those posts, viewing the media or commenting back, that's going to log as an asynchronous telehealth event. And this is where we're looking and we're capturing all the information in the event of an audit, if you are billing with that time, if your funders take that type of billing. So what did we talk about today? We created a post for a patient, we interacted with the parent or caregiver there, and then Caitlin shared several different ways that you can utilize the post to build out your parent and caregiver engagement strategy. Caitlin, any final thoughts to leave with the people in this masterclass?
I don't think so. Thank you.
All right, guys, have a great day, and thanks for attending this class. Utilize those posts, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.